Hello, welcome to Big Al Eats. Look who I got. Special guest, Trevin Alford. We all know him as the kids baking champion. Oh yeah.
I guess.
Trevin, welcome.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
I've been excited about this. I've been talking about it maybe a couple episodes about you being on here, and I'm so grateful that you came on and that we're going to do some fun things today.
I'm excited. It's going to be fun.
All right, so the first thing we're going to do today is...
We're going to make cupcakes.
Okay.
Why not?
I mean, why not? I mean, that's what you do, right? You make cakes, cupcakes, you make all kinds of stuff,
all
right?
the time, yeah.
So on the Kids Baking Championship, I mean, how'd that feel after you won it?
It was crazy. A lot of people ask me that question, and it's impossible to put into words. You know, it's one of those things where it's like you feel all these different things, but there's no words for them. So,
I can only imagine. I mean, that's something that's, you know, to be able to win that at any age and then be as young as you are and win that as a national championship, it's amazing.
Yeah, it changed my life.
I mean, and our city has changed after that.
Yeah, absolutely. People come up to me all the time. Yeah,
that's right.
They're like, "Hey, are you Trevin?"
Yeah. So you know it.
Yep.
Now, you know, notice that I didn't wear the Today Bakery shirt. I did wear it at one episode before, but today we decided to I'm going to go with the, you know, patriotic pig. You know, Trevin did support me with his Big Al's barbecue.
Yeah. Always. Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and get into it. I'm going to kind of step aside, and we're going to kind of let Trevin go through the recipe, and then I'm going to just ask a few questions here and there and keep going. So, Trevin, it's your day.
So what we're going to do is we're going to make s'mores cupcakes, because in the next episode we're actually going to try smoking them, and I thought that would go really well with the flavor of smoke. Yeah. So the first thing we're going to do is mix together our dry ingredients. So I've got sugar. That goes in the bowl. I've got cocoa powder. Whoa. Yeah.
I love that smokiness, though.
I know.
I'm a smoker, so I love smoke.
Exactly. And I've got flour. This is just regular all-purpose flour. Okay. And then I've got baking powder and baking soda. I'm going to add those in the bowl. And I've got salt, and I just need a pinch of this. There's no real measurement, just a big pinch. Okay? And then this goes on the mixer. Ugh, these things are like...
Yeah.
And then I'm going... There it goes. I'm just going to let that do all the work for a second.
So on the show, whenever you were doing it and you had all the contestants and stuff, you guys probably hung out afterwards and during it.
Absolutely,
so you got good friends with everybody there, right?
Yeah, we were able to have a few off days. So we all went to the aquarium. Everyone that was left at that point, we went to the aquarium in LA, and we got to walk around with them and talk. And then there was a few times we went and ate together, just had dinners, kind of as a big family. So it was awesome.
That's nice. I mean, it wasn't all business.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got to have a little fun while you're in LA.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that LA is a big city, and I think that one day we'll go back there. We went there one time on a family vacation and really liked it. We have relatives that live out there. Okay. So I think we'll go back again too. There's a lot of things to do that we didn't do half of.
It is, I know, and especially when we were filming, most of the time we didn't get to go around a lot, but there was a few times we went whale watching, things like that.
Oh, that's
so.
cool. Well,
yeah.
We did dolphins in Florida, but not whales.
Yeah, whales really cool. Okay, so now my dry ingredients are pretty well mixed together. They don't have to be perfect. Okay, so this recipe actually calls for buttermilk, but I didn't have buttermilk on hand. I just have normal milk. So what I'm gonna do is get a liquid measuring cup, and I'm gonna add in almost a half cup, because I need to have a half cup in total. So I've got almost a half cup of milk there, and I'm gonna combine that with some vinegar.
Trickery.
Yeah.
Some magic.
And it's like a cheating buttermilk, and what's better than that?
Nobody expected us to have magic on the show today.
No, probably not. Yeah, it's like 2 for 1. Okay. So I'm gonna let this sit aside just for a few minutes. It doesn't take long. And I'm gonna add in my oil. And, whoa, it's okay, I made a big mess.
That's mild compared to what I do.
I don't wanna okay, there. And then my egg. Yep. Okay, so I'm just going to whisk these together. And then my buttermilk should be about done. Yeah, you can see.
It's trying to turn yellow a little bit. Oh, yeah.
You can see, I don't know if, it's hard to,
I don't know if you can see it that close.
It's hard to tell.
It's kind of like little.
There's almost like, it looks like milky cottage cheese almost or something. Cheese. Yeah, it's got, it's crazy how that happens, but, so that's our buttermilk. Okay.
Turn this into a magic show now. Magic too.
Yeah, forget the whole cooking thing. We can just do magic.
Know that smoking is magic.
Yeah.
It makes them less desirable meats taste so good.
Yeah,
so that's
I know.
Magic. We're just gonna incorporate it in the recipe show too.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So now I'm just going to stream in. Whoa, I forgot which one. Okay. Now I'm just going to stream in my wet ingredients into my dry ingredients while the mixer's running. Okay. It's looking good.
Already sounding good. Oh yeah. Looking good.
Okay. So at this point, my flour is not completely incorporated into my wet ingredients, so we're gonna have to add half a cup of really hot water, and that's going to enhance the chocolate flavor, and it's going to thin out the batter a little bit. Okay, so I've got my really hot water. I'm gonna turn the mixer on again and slowly add this. Okay. Just need to turn up the speed a little bit so that it gets completely combined. I'm surprised I haven't got stuff everywhere. Yeah, that normally happens at home.
Nice painted wall. That's going to be a mural coming up.
Really?
Starting it on Tuesday or Monday, I believe. JJ's girlfriend's going to paint it. She drew it up. She's the one who did our logos, and then she drew something special up there I'm not supposed to know about until it's done. So one day we'll reveal it live right here on the show. So during the show, you had a couple of celebrity judges, guests, right?
Mm-hmm.
How was it to work with Duff?
It was crazy. Like I've always kind of looked up to him, and he's always kind of been my role model when I was starting baking. He was kind of the reason because I had always watched all of his shows.
He seems pretty crazy when he does anything.
I know, he is. And it was so cool to be able to see him and get critiqued from him, because sometimes people would think that that's hard, but it's actually really great because, you need that kind of
Absolutely, yeah.
And sometimes,
anytime somebody says something about my barbecue, good or bad, I take it, to heart.
So
you
and
try to improve.
I always try to get my family to be honest about it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's really good," and then I'll taste it, and I'm like, "No, it's not. Tell me the truth."
Yeah. Well, I can tell you that the cupcakes the cookies that you brought us this morning to behind the scenes, those are amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
I love the gooey chip cookies.
Yeah. Okay, so this is our batter. Whoa. This is our batter. And
get some of this stuff out of here.
Yep. And so now I've got this really fancy dispenser. It's actually made for pancakes, but I use it for cupcake batter, and it works really well, so highly recommend. And I'm gonna go ahead and get the cupcake tin sprayed. Whoa.
Pretty cool.
And I got blue and pink liners to match my shirt because, you gotta be fancy.
That's right.
Okay. Well, oh wait, I forgot something. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
I know.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
Hold on. We'll get that out.
Cut. I forgot to add in my vanilla, so I'm just gonna add in a splash of vanilla. You don't need a lot. Even though this is,
You already did.
I added vanilla in?
No, this.
Oh, yeah. Even though this is chocolate batter, vanilla is really important to help bring out all of the flavors in the chocolate. So now I'm just going to pour this batter into my dispenser. Have you ever seen one of these before?
No, I have not. Another thing that's magic.
I know. Everyone's going to learn so much by watching this.
That's right. And that's what I want to do. That's
Yeah.
the goal. We learn.
It's educational.
And I'm going to learn. I want to
Yeah.
learn too. I never stop learning.
Yeah.
Oh, chocolate.
Okay.
Don't do that.
No.
Don't ever do that.
No, you might
That's
get
not what you're supposed
salmonella or whatever.
to do. Yeah, but there's raw eggs in there, so don't do it.
So I'm just spraying.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna.
I did it on my own accord.
I did not force him to do this.
Do it again. Wow. Does
Okay.
anybody ever tell you this is the best part of cupcakes is eating the batter? I don't know. Maybe not, but I'm sure these cupcakes can be better than that. Well, no, it's going to be just as good as this batter.
Yeah, it's the same thing,
Exactly.
right?
I'm ready for it.
Okay, so I've got my batter in this, and I just lightly sprayed this, lightly sprayed the cupcake liners. You don't need much, or else you'll have a really oily cupcake. So I just got to put my batter in here. I'm just pulling the lever on this. If you don't have one of these, you can use something like a piping bag. If you have those, they sell them at Walmart.
I've also used like just a Ziploc bag.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, you can use a Ziploc bag. It works just the same. So it's really pretty. You really have a lot of options.
So you're only filling those just a little bit because they're gonna rise a little bit.
Yeah, they are gonna rise because we added the baking powder. That's what makes them rise, and so
more magic. Right.
Yeah. So that's gonna help us get that nice airy cupcake, and it's not gonna be super like dense and Play-Doh-y. That's not what we're after. No.
Not with that.
For sure. Okay, I think I'm almost done. It starts getting a little thinner toward the end. Okay, we're almost done. So close.
Just about. I can see it.
It's like the perfect amount. Okay.
Awesome.
Perfect. I'm gonna put that down there. And these are ready for the oven. They're gonna bake at 325 for I think like 12 minutes,
12 minutes.
roughly. Everyone's
oven.
oven is different. And
Yeah.
So I've got 3 sticks of softened butter. This all goes in there. 3 sticks is a lot, but you know, it's buttercream.
Better.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that needs to be on a t-shirt.
I know that we've talked about that one too.
You got to get on it.
Butter makes everything better.
Okay, and then I'm gonna add some vanilla. I'm just gonna add the rest of this because vanilla is delicious.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and then I'm going to add a pinch of salt. I like to add salt to everything.
Yeah,
because
a little balance.
Yeah, it does. And
Sweet and salty.
You don't want something to like hurt your mouth. It's so sweet, you know.
Right.
Okay. But this, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, but we do love sweets though.
Absolutely.
Every once in a while we just gotta.
Yeah. So I've got, how much is this?
That's about 5 cups there.
About 5 cups, 32 ounces of powdered sugar.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna put about half of this in. Well, about half. That's
Yep.
you know, rough estimate.
This is Big Al's, eats. We're not really precise exactly. We just throw some stuff in there.
Well, you'll know when it looks good and tastes good. Okay.
I do believe in using thermometers, though, even though really you don't really do that on TV.
I know.
I still like the thermometer right now.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna cream together the butter and half the sugar. This is gonna help it get more creamy because if we add in all the sugar at once, it kind of gets crumbly and yeah, because it's too much dry.
See, I wouldn't do that. Big Al, you don't know that kind of rules. I break all the rules on it.
Yeah. So, okay, I think we're ready to add the marshmallow fluff.
Oh,
so, since these are s'mores cupcakes, I'm gonna add in marshmallow fluff. This is about a half a cup. Fits with the theme of about.
Yeah, I mean, since it's, we are filming this on Memorial Day weekend, so even though it's going to air after Memorial Day, I really think that the s'mores really fits the campfire.
It does, yeah.
With being able to camp for the first time this year in Indiana.
I think this is going to be a lot.
It's perfect.
When we went to the store to buy marshmallows, there was none. We had to buy mini marshmallows because
everybody went there to buy them.
I know.
Because you can't have a campfire and not have s'mores.
Yeah, it's essential.
I think coming up, we're going to have some different s'mores. We're actually going to go on vacation and camp next month.
Oh, yeah?
And we've got 4 or 5 different ways we're going to make s'mores on the campfire.
Sounds pretty cool.
That's going to be one of our episodes. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
We're pushing forward there.
Yeah. Okay. So now this is very dry, and you can tell that it's really,
Crumbly.
Yeah, it's like crumbly. So that's why we're going to add the milk. And I'm just adding in a little bit at a time until it gets to the consistency I want. Oh, shaking the whole table.
Yeah, we're low budget here.
Yeah.
It's not that sturdy.
Okay. So it's definitely getting creamier. Yep. I'm gonna add a little bit more powdered sugar. Let's add about that much. So I've still got a little bit left. I think I've got like a cup, maybe 2 cups left.
Yeah.
So. I'm just waiting for an explosion
Me
sometime.
too. The
Yeah.
powder, it just,
I know.
but it's
I
cool
know.
when that happens.
It is. There's a little bit around here, but it's not. Okay. I think this is gonna have to go for like a long time now, so we're just gonna have to.
Just let it go.
Yeah.
Okay, so meanwhile, while he's doing that, I'm gonna eat some marshmallows.
Good idea.
Trevin didn't notice I grabbed some marshmallows.
I didn't.
And it's kind of that magic sleight of hand kind of thing.
Mhm.
Marshmallows are always good. And you gotta see how many you can put in your mouth at once and still talk. That was 7, so I'm almost to my
That's
limit.
probably a record. Yeah. We need to get somebody here to like.
Need to get the big marshmallow to see how many you can put in there.
Yeah.
That would be a good thing.
Yeah.
Man, what
but
do
the
you
store's
think?
out.
Oh, darn it. That's gonna have to be another episode.
Yeah.
How many marshmallows can you stuff in your mouth?
How many marshmallows can Big Al fit in his mouth? Sounds perfect.
I'm gonna say that I could fit at least 10 to 12 large marshmallows
I
in
agree.
my mouth at one time.
Yeah. We'll have to see. Stay
I'd say
tuned.
that JJ would agree with that too. He thinks I got a big mouth, so. I remember one time we were on a little road trip with JJ and Brooks. Man, they didn't think that I could stick one of those Rice Krispie treats, the whole thing in my mouth.
That's
You
scary.
remember that, JJ? And what happened?
He looks so
I
embarrassed.
think I still have that video somewhere. We might have to dig that up on one of my phones.
Oh, we got one of them? There's multiple?
Well, every time I switch phones, I put a backup on my computer. I'm kind of one of those IT geeks.
Oh, okay.
Back up everything.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
don't never know where you're going to need it. You know, like right now, I really need to see the marshmallow Rice Krispie in my mouth.
We've got to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that we're good. It's icing time.
Oh, awesome.
Okay.
My favorite part.
Yeah. So I've got a piping bag here, and I've got this fancy little cone thing. If you don't have,
fancy tool.
I know. If you don't have one of these, you can use something like a mason jar, any kind of cup, anything that's tall
I
enough.
wish I would have known
to hold
that. I
it.
mean, did you see my one recipe back when I did the blueberry donuts?
I did.
Did you see me trying to load that
I know.
bag? Yeah, we had to edit out a bunch of that because it wasn't going very well.
Yeah.
I had to have help.
Or you can just use a friend. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
That works
I
okay.
used JJ, so and we were able to fill that up. But yeah, I had a little trouble.
Yeah. Okay. So. Ooh, now my icing's done.
Oh yeah, got the powder going there.
Yeah.
There we go.
Now we're getting stuff everywhere. Okay. So, this is the icing. Whoa, there I am.
That's an exciting part.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna scrape. Well, it's important to kind of stir it around, make sure everything's completely combined.
Right in there. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Man, it looks so good.
And then I'm just gonna scoop it into this piping bag.
That's a lot easier.
I know, it's so easy.
Man, I wish I had one of those.
Yeah, they're so cheap too. I think it was like, I don't know how much it was, but it was cheap.
I gotta get me one of those.
Yeah, you
I don't
do.
much of this stuff. Those blueberry donuts, my icing didn't turn out very good, but the donut part was pretty good.
Okay, so.
JD says a pancake. But anyways, okay.
Okay, so I've got a tip in this. It's a metal Wilton piping tip. This is a star tip. You can use any kind if you like just the classic
So it gives it a
cupcake
different
swirl.
kind of texture,
Yeah.
right, or what it comes out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Oh,
we've got
and the cupcakes are done.
the cupcakes are baked.
Woo.
Yeah, that was
Oh, look
fast.
at them. Them are good.
Okay.
Oh yeah, put the marshmallows over there.
Okay, so now the cupcakes are baked. I'm just going to twist the top of this piping bag so icing doesn't come out the top. And I'm going to squeeze with this hand and then use this hand to kind of,
To guide.
yeah, to guide. That's the right word.
All right.
And all I'm going to do, I'm going to start in the middle and then work my way out.
Oh,
And there we go. So
I
I'm
gotta
just
try one. Can I do
Yeah,
one?
absolutely. Let me do this.
Mine's not gonna look very good. Let
Okay.
me see. Okay, so you're
Maybe you
on
want
the
to do one
top.
away from mine so that
Yeah,
they're
let's
not
see.
they're not
Well, we'll
directly
tell the
compared.
difference, that's for sure.
Yeah.
but if it's farther away, you're right. I won't.
Yeah,
no,
you
so
can
I'm
do
gonna
it
start
like-
in the middle.
Start in the middle and then work your way out
Okay, so this is just
in a
guiding,
circle.
right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna go like this.
Hey,
Hey, that's not too
that was
bad.
pretty good. That was pretty good.
Not too. I mean, you know, I kind of brought it up a little bit.
Yeah, well,
Not bad for the first time.
practice makes
Practice.
practice makes perfect, you know.
I guess I got some of them genes from my mom. She decorated cakes way back when you used to put a little dots.
Yeah, yeah,
She did that all the time. No fondant. This is all icing.
Yeah.
She did all kinds of stuff. back in
The
day.
old-fashioned.
She made these tiered cakes with like waterfalls underneath of them and
yeah.
stairs to them.
I've seen those really fancy
she
wedding
did a lot
cakes.
of a lot of that stuff way back then. You know, she did it 20, 30, 40 years. No, probably 50 years ago. Long time.
Oh, that one was a little.
Hey, I think mine looks better than that one.
Okay, well, we won't show that one. I had just about the right amount of icing though.
Extra icing over there.
Yeah, we can use that.
Okay,
We can use that icing too for later to when we smoke the cupcakes.
Yeah, that looks good. That tastes good.
Okay.
Whoa.
It is good?
Icing.
Okay. So now, we probably shouldn't have done this in the cupcake tin because now we're going to have to like, well, whatever.
It don't matter. It's our show. We do what we want.
Yeah. Okay, well, they're coming out not too bad.
Not too bad.
Will you help me on this other side?
I'll get this down here. Oh, I don't know.
You kind of have to go to one side and then pick the rest up.
I'm getting the icing on my fingers.
Well, that's not such a bad thing.
Here, I'm going to get mine out here. I didn't put enough icing on mine, I don't think.
No, it's okay. We can get more.
Oh, no. I messed it up. We can just say my finger messed it up. That's why it doesn't look very good. Oh.
You're just looking for oh.
I saved it.
That one wasn't. That one was
saved
actually
it.
pretty good. Okay. Let me get all of these out and then
Okay.
can you put this thing down here? Don't
More
need that.
fun.
Yeah, and more fun. So
Here we go.
I'm just gonna move all of these in front, and I've actually got a sheet tray filled with graham cracker crumbs because you've got the chocolate, the marshmallow, and the graham cracker.
Oh, yeah?
Do some more. So what I'm gonna do, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this. Should I do it right? I don't know. Should I go like in front of the table or something?
Yeah,
It's
go in
gonna-
front of the table. See if that makes it better.
Okay.
Or just do this camera right here. Can you do it right here?
Does that look?
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Okay.
Here, I'll hold this.
Okay. So I move to the front of the table, and I'm just going to take this cupcake and roll the very edge of it in the graham cracker crumbs, and then wipe off anything that gets on the liner.
Oh, yeah. We don't care. We know. We make messes here.
Yeah. And then that's our cupcake right now, but we have more to do. It's not over.
Oh, no.
Far from over.
Here, I want to take mine.
Okay.
And I don't have much icing to do what you did, though.
It's working. Yeah.
But we're going to keep that over there. We
It's
wouldn't
not
sell
bad.
that one.
Not bad. It's your first time, you know?
I know, I get better if I would ever practice. But
Yeah. Well, it's fun too, and you get to eat all of the, like you can practice because you get to eat all of the scraps.
that's the best part about it.
Yeah. So I'm just going to keep doing
And licking the bowl. I mean, my mom always let me lick the bowl and the spatula. So
Oh, well, that's good.
Your mom may not let you do that, but my mom did.
Well, it's normally me baking, so
just do whatever you
yeah,
want. You got the rules.
I can do whatever I want.
It's your rules.
Yeah. But when I'm making it for an order, I can't
Yeah, oh,
because
yeah.
it's like unsanitary.
That's the way, this show is not for any way, shape, or form a replication of what you do for your customers or me for my customers.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You try some weird stuff. Like the
Yeah.
burrito one.
Oh, yeah.
That one scared me. It did. I didn't.
And we don't wear gloves, but we normally wear gloves. when we're doing
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah.
And then the cupcake's done. You took them out.
You took 'em out?
All right, we'll check them when we get in there. Yeah, okay, so we're finishing up these, and this isn't the end.
No,
These are special
it's not over.
cupcakes.
Yes, we got to get some of that toasty flavor
Oh, yeah.
on them. So later we're gonna
How do you
bring
get
out-
toasty flavor on it?
we're gonna bring out the blowtorch.
Ooh, fire!
Yes, the best part.
Good thing I don't have any fire alarm in this office here.
Oh, yeah.
This part of the office.
None of them should catch on fire unless we do it wrong, but
Well,
That's a good possibility.
I want to do mine, so there might be fire.
you want to go ahead and do that
Okay,
one?
do that one.
They're
I mean,
looking-
that's beautiful. I mean, you can't. I mean, I'm not too bad. I mean, we'll see how it works. We'll see if we can catch
We'll
on
see.
fire.
We'll cover it in marshmallows and
There
then.
we go.
Okay.
And always hide it.
So we're gonna bring out our friend today. This is the blowtorch. Okay. So we're gonna
sound of
use.
that.
I know.
Amazing.
So
It's all about safety here.
We can try and move these over to the side so that we're not like.
There we go.
Okay. So then they can see the fire.
Fire.
This is gonna be the best part, so you can't miss it.
Good.
Okay. So I've got a little tray. This is actually like the bottom of a cheesecake pan or something, but really anything just so that you're not doing it directly on the counter and don't get marshmallow goo everywhere. So I'm just gonna pour some of these marshmallows out like this. And then what we're gonna do is basically go to each one and toast them, so.
Bringing the fire to the marshmallow instead of
Yeah.
the marshmallow to fire.
Exactly.
Oh, we got fire.
Okay, you wanna do the other half?
Oh, we do have fire.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you work this contraption?
You push down this little lever and then push in that button, and it should go on. Oh, try again.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Come
And
on.
they're gonna wanna burn, so you just have to be fast.
I mean, a lot of people like burnt marshmallows.
Yeah, I do too. I'm one of those people.
Oh, we had fire.
They almost.
Almost blew them off the table.
Okay, so now we've got our toasted marshmallows. Ooh, they're nice and soft too. Okay.
That's the best part.
Yeah, we don't need the rest of
Between the
these.
chocolate and the graham crackers.
So now we're just gonna take these marshmallows and put, I think we'll do 3 on each one. It doesn't have to
That's
be.
the bad one, so you gotta hide that a little bit. I'll be in here in just a second, so.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna eat it. This is Big Al Eats. We gotta
Yeah,
eat.
we can
right?
do whatever we want to.
That's right.
There's no rules.
Oh, I mean, just look at that. That is beautiful.
We should probably wipe off this counter after this
Oh yeah, yeah. We'll definitely do that.
before we try them because they're gonna.
We make a mess.
It is messy. This is nothing compared to my bakery though.
With flour and stuff everywhere.
Yeah, it just.
Yeah, you should see me when I try to make noodles or cinnamon rolls. Yeah,
Oh,
it's a nightmare.
you make
cleanup.
noodles?
Oh yeah, homemade noodles. Oh yeah.
Oh my.
Last Thanksgiving, we sold 30-some pounds of them. Yeah,
I need some of those.
they were good. The only time I make them once a year, Thanksgiving.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. We look good.
Oh, you missed one.
Oh no.
No, don't miss one. Can't have a cupcake without the marshmallows.
And then one for me. And then we're good.
One for me.
Okay. They're good.
Yeah. Tastes like the camping. Okay, I've got one.
Okay, I don't know which one I want.
You pick which
I
one you
want this one.
All right.
Okay.
So, now,
Oh, see, there we go.
here's the best part of the whole show. I mean, I've had fun doing this. I'm glad
Yeah.
you came.
Yeah.
It's,
Let's try them. When you eat a cupcake, do you do the sandwich method? Are you a fan of that?
okay,
Have you ever seen
I'm
it?
not sure.
You take off the bottom part.
Oh, no.
You're not,
No.
you don't know what that is? And then you make a cupcake sandwich. Yeah, and it's so much
Pretty good.
easier. You don't get it all.
I usually just take this, and this is like one bite for me.
Oh, so you
And
don't
I can
really
just eat
need
it.
to.
I don't need to do the sandwich. I can just, just
Yeah. Oh my. We're gonna be here for a while. I'm gonna try it.
wow.
It's good.
The only thing I'm missing is milk.
I know.
That is amazing. Yeah.
It really does taste like a
I
s'more.
couldn't go camping this weekend, but this is a good. Wow, those are good.
A lot of chewing noises.
Okay, I've already got mine down, so that is a good cupcake.
Oh.
Amazing! I love the icing with that little bit of
It
marshmallow.
is really good.
in
It adds a little bit of.
and just toasted marshmallow on top. It just tops it off perfectly. So, I mean, glad you're here.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're gonna do some more stuff here in the next episode.
Yeah, we can smoke some.
smoke some cupcakes. What do you think is gonna happen when we do your cupcake?
I don't know. I feel like you said earlier, I think it's gonna get a little bit of crisp on top. I'm hoping it doesn't dry out the cupcake. That's a concern, but I hope it gives it like a nice smoky. Yeah.
And we're only gonna smoke it probably about 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's not
and
gonna take
we're gonna
very
do
long.
like about 200 degrees. So we're not gonna, and we're gonna take it out of the wrappers.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have it so it gets the smoke all the way around.
All the way around. Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, thank
Okay.
you for being on today's show.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
On the smoking episode, we'll ask you some more questions about your kids' baking champion. We asked a few today on this episode, but I hope you enjoyed it. I did.
I enjoyed it. Yeah.
They're
absolutely.
amazing, and I know that JJ and Clint are just dying to try them. So as soon as we close this out, they're going to come get theirs and try them out. So,
Okay.
any other last words?
Bye bye.
Join us next time on Big Al Eats, where we smoke these cupcakes. Without the icing, of course. And again, Wednesdays we drop one episode every 3 p.m., Sundays 3 p.m. Subscribe, like, and share. I gotta say, we got 100 subscribers now. Brad Osmond with our 100th subscriber. Yeah, I think we're 101 now, but so we got over the 100. So now you can go to youtube.com/Big Al Eats and get right to our channel. It's exciting. one
is.
milestone.
It
Get
is.
up to 1,000, get up to 100,000, get up to 1,000,000. I don't know what happens.
4 million, 100
Just keep
million.
going.
Yeah.
Just keep it going. Like, subscribe, share, hit the bell. See you next time.